Hi there. Happy New Year, everybody. I just wanted to take a few minutes here to do another brief support video. For those who are aware, I've done a few question and answer videos that are available on our YouTube channel. And this is the third and final, at least for now, support video for you folks. You know, one of the most challenging things for you folks in the teaching community and within the school community is coping with something today that has gone on for over 9 months. When we first jumped off and started to navigate this COVID-19 closures and changes to education, we all sort of thought this would be a several weeks, maybe a month sort of endeavor. And right now, it feels for many of us like we were dropped out in the middle of the ocean. And as hard and as fast as we swim towards shore, we're not finding that we're getting any closer to relief, to landfall, for our ability to sort of get our legs under us. And one of the things that's really hard in schools is that, each of us in schools are a member of a home and a community. So when you think about this swimming to shore thing, as an individual, it's sort of an easy analogy. But when we think about in terms of schools and how you're managing your educational lives, every time you take a couple strokes towards shore, someone puts another weight on your back. And you feel that the weights of the kids that you're responsible for, the work tasks that are being placed on you, the requirements to learn new strategies and to be better at your jobs, these are all things that are weighing you down. It's very important to know that, you are developing skills and strategies to take care of yourself in the day-to-day. The idea that you have greater work tasks than you can tolerate, greater stressors in your life than you can tolerate, are all things that you need to discuss with your loved ones. Prioritizing what you do in your day-to-day, picking what is most valuable to you, strategizing in a way that allows you to stay healthy and well, isn't just about navigating your work demands. Work demands are exactly that. Work is your job. And understanding that as you look at your job and prioritizing the day-to-day, that you think about, what are my needs for my health and self-care? What do I need to do to take care of my getting rest, to do things that are going to help me stay physically active? COVID-19 isn't just about, this virus. It could, for some of us, be the 19 or 20 pounds we've put on since we've been engaged in this sort of isolation mode. A lot of what needs to happen within our self-care and working within education is to have open communication with our peers and with our administrators. If you need support in the day-to-day, what are you doing? Who are you talking to? If your kids are feeling stressed about their limited access to their daily activities, what are some creative things that you can do? We're not answering all of our questions with web links that we send one another, with having a drink on a Friday night, with having a Zoom or two with family members. It's about establishing routines and rituals that are going to help you feel connected. Making sure that if you set up something like an extended family dinner where you're going to do something awkward, like pull up the Zoom video or a FaceTime video so that you guys can be together. So much of what you need to do, though, is making sure that you have a perspective that works for you and your family. Talk with the folks that you live with. See what it is that they're missing and that they want the most. So if it's a road trip out to getting into the outdoors, if it's a fishing trip out, if it's something that you're planning that can give your family and your kids an opportunity to feel good and feel typical, getting some takeout, doing some things that are going to allow you to have a life that feels normal. One of the most challenging things for me is, and I acknowledge this is my brain, is the inability to live automatically, to do my routines and rituals and have things just occur as I think that they normally should. Automaticity is gone. So we are having to live very deliberately. And the deliberate aspects of our day-to-day lives are exhausting. Having to think about the details, the moment to moment, the things that we would do very rapidly and without a lot of effort are taking substantial effort today. Give yourselves credit for the idea that you're going to need more rest. You're going to need more time and support. The other piece of this is that obsessively searching for resources, for ways to be better at your jobs. This is a trap. Look at your day-to-day, and if you can find a way to grade your papers in a way that looks for, have my kids engaged in the task? Can we set engagement goals and then set mastery goals for different assignments, reducing the amount of work that you're trying to grade with a fine-tooth comb, making sure that you give yourself time within your normal workday to make sure that if you were to grade papers, that you're going to do it during those, 8 to 3:30 hours, figuring out a way to manage your workloads so that if you feel that you have more to do, something else needs to go away. Self-care is about acknowledging that you're full, that you can't do more than you're doing, to talk about ways to improve your methods without continuously taking on more and more and more. As we approach the new year, COVID-19 is not going away in 2021. Think about ways to support yourself for the coming days, weeks, and months. Reach out as you need to. If you're finding that you're depressed, you're finding that you're struggling navigating the day-to-day, there are great numbers of agencies still doing remote therapeutic supports. There are supports probably through your EAP, through the school, that are worthwhile to research. And don't be afraid to reach out personally to me if you need to, either through your administrator or to reach out to me directly through email. I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful new year and that we can start off looking towards the future and the end of COVID-19. But understand that this is an incredibly difficult time. We're all doing the best we can, and that you're not going to be able to be super expert at everything you do. Forgive yourselves, take care of yourselves and your family, and I look forward to talking to you in the coming weeks.